All right, welcome to day 23 of Wheelie-American workouts. We always start off each of these with the legalese, the disclaimer of all warranties, including the warranty of fitness for a particular purpose and the implied warranty of merchantability. The obligation on your behalf, if you use this, watch and use this video, to indemnify and hold harmless us for any liability, injury, or damages you may have as a result of using this video. And my reminder that workout should always be part of a plan with your medical team. So let's start with some warming up here. I'm going to just lock my brakes because this workout we can just lock and stay in place. So do the chest opens. This workout, can, like all these, can be done with absolutely no equipment. If you want by the way, start with your hands up, your palms facing in, thumbs up, and just really go back there and stick your chest up. Just get a nice, good, open chest going here. This one be a good one if you got the set of Encyclopedia Britannica at your house. Wrap them in some clean clothes and put them in your laundry bag or something. If you got some weight, you can really enhance this workout and get all the more out of it. But do it even if you don't have that. I have my swag bag with toilet paper in it, so I don't have the Encyclopedia Britannica. But that would be a good thing to do. So let's start on one side and move to the other, basically like you're moving something in front of you. Go from side to side. Do the same thing, but now go over your head. Hold that imaginary bag of potato chips. Don't crush it. Can't buy potato chips at the grocery store lately. They're all gone. All the junk food is out. You can buy plenty of organic chicken, but can't buy Twinkies or potato chips or any of those comfort foods. Put your hands together and just rotate your wrists around. Get yourself all loosened up. So this is going to be a reverse ladder. The reverse ladder we did last time had one movement, and you started off with a certain number, and then each time did one less. This one's a little more complicated. 3 movements. The starting one, start low and come up as fast as you can, within basically hands to your front of your face or right at shoulder level. The motion you want to have is basically bringing your hands in as close to your body as you're doing this, right? So clear the knees and come right up the chest. It's not one of these things. That's That's a bad way to train your muscle, give yourself muscle memory. Keep it all close. If you're picking something up, you want it to be the most efficient way possible. And, you know, if you're saying, well, I have light weights, well, that's fine because you'll just train your muscles, right? If you want to do more weight, then, you know, let's do that more efficiently, but don't do less weight less efficiently. That just leaves you open for all kinds of injury in the future. Next movement is our good old friend, the regular old wheelchair push-up. Yeah, going to be up and down. And then finally, the last movement is the rotation, okay? Now, if we wanted to do these with enhancements, the first move would be up as quick as you can. And some of you may move slower than I do. Again, don't lean over so far you Superman out of your chair, regardless of whether or not you're using an enhancement. But come up with whatever, right? And then the wheelchair push-up, I'm not going to enhance with this, right? But then the rotations. All right, so those are the motions. It's a descending ladder. We start with 10, and we'll do 10 of those cleans. We'll do 20 wheelchair push-ups, 2 times 10, and then we'll do 30 of these rotations, okay? And that's 1. That's 2, okay? Go there and back for 1, right? And then right back into our cleans, but this time we'll do 9 of them, right? We started off with 10 to begin with, 9, and we'll do 18 of the wheelchair push-ups. And we'll do 27, or 3 times 9, of the rotations. Then, so, you know, I talked about putting your entire set of encyclopedias in the laundry bag wrapped with your clean clothes so you don't make your encyclopedias dirty. But you don't want it to be too heavy of a weight because notice you've already done 57 of those rotations, and ultimately you're going to do, what, 165? Thereabouts. So, you know, make it a challenge, but not something that's going to end up killing you, right? And you're going to pull it up from the ground or however low you can make it 55 times. So, you know, if you have a little stool to put on or set it on a chair, if that's all the farther down you can go and safely come up. But, you know, challenge yourself with a safe weight. This is meant to just keep going, right? And then third round, we're going to drop it again to 8, and then do 16 of the wheelchair push-ups and 24, or 3 times 8 of the rotations, 7, 14, 21, and so on and so forth, right? So it's going to get complicated. I'm not going to yell out a bunch of counts for myself because that's just going to mess you up and you might finish and all that. But remember the 3 motions, or write them down, have them on a piece of paper in front of you, or, you know, if you have a little board at home that you write the grocery list items done, just those 3 motions. And if you can't do the math on the fly, do the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 all the way to 1, and then underneath it do multiply by 2 and the multiply by 3, so you can figure out what you're going to do. And it's for time, so position yourself in front of a clock or use your smartphone stopwatch or whatever. Those of you who've been here before know and I would have locked my brakes, so it makes it harder. Don't drop or throw your thing so far away that you can't get to it safely. And I like doing wheelchair push-ups with my brakes on, so I'm going to leave them on rather than set and unset my brakes. All right, so get yourself ready to start. My starter will give me a 10-second countdown. Start with the cleans, lifting to the shoulder level. So this is the 10, 20, 30 round. All right, and then my rotations. All right, so now starting the 9, 18, 27 round. Okay. On your rotations, if you touch your rims, then if you can do that safely, that's a good way to know you're rotating all the way around. right into the 8, 16, 24 round. Can rest as soon as you get done with this. And by rest, I mean, or finish this when you're all the way done. Rotate as much as you can. All right, into a wheelchair. No, sorry, the 7, 14, 21 round. All right, now the 6, 12, 18 round. right. And go right into the 5, 10, 15 round. All right. All right. And right into the 4, 8, 12 round. Right into the 3, 6, 9 round. All right, into the 2, 4, 6 round. And the last round, the 1, 2, 3 round. All right.
Well done.
So, hopefully that got your heart moving, or maybe a little out of breath. Those first few rounds in the ladder, or in the reverse ladder, are kind of hard. You know, if you wanted to work out longer, and doing this yourself, just start with a higher number and do the 1, 3, 1, 2, 3 multiplier for the different movements. And when you get down to the end, boy, it just feels so good, that 3, 6, 9 round and the 2, 4, 6, and then finally the 1, 2, 3. So if you're done way before, congratulations. If you finished with me, fantastic. If you're still doing it, keep it up. Whatever your time is, note it and come back to it later and to see if you got better, got more mobility, more flexibility, maybe could lift more weight for the trunk rotations and the beginning cleans. All sorts of ways to improve. All right. See you tomorrow for day 24.